Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. To pass. He's going to take a shot right away. Grabs it inside the 15. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
Off the play fake. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
Man, this offense is feeling itself, right? Drive the ball right down the field, opening drive, forget kicking an extra point, just going to go for 2. Looks like an aggressive game plan for this offense.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Wants to go up top. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
They'll go to the air on third and short. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They don't even consider the 47-yard field goal attempt, and they'll try to pick it up on fourth down and short.
Yeah, I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Really good coverage by this defense. They were aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Gets it out fast. Shakes off the defender. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on first and 10. To throw, it's Stockton. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because...
Oh, he dropped it! Recovered by the defense, and he's off! Flying down the left side. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Off the play fake on first down. Fires on the move. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Young. Fires to the big fella. Hits a seam wide open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
I just don't think the receiver finished his route. At the top of the comeback, you've got to really drive back downhill and give your quarterback a safe place to throw it. The receiver wasn't able to do it, and that made it easy on the DB.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Complete downfield. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And he was able to break one tackle, Jesse, and almost got away from another.
Man, this secondary, this defense, they better pack a lunch. When this guy has the football, you've got to get bodies to him, and you better wrap up those legs and hold on tight. This dude's hard to tackle.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand off to the lone back. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Colorado!
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Trying to confuse the quarterback. Wilson will throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Turning it on. Touchdown, Zips. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll line up to go for 2. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Okay, great.
Wants to pass. Fires it incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw it Young. Makes the grab. It's up.
How about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
On the run. It's up. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Moving out of the pocket. On the run, fires downfield. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Throwing right. It's caught. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
And the Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Going up top again. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to... Oh, that's going to be a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Slithers into space.
Returner is tackled at the 44. And your Colorado Buffaloes will take over 1st and 10.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Let's go.
They'll give it to the back. Punch for the tackle. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Young. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun. Wants to pass. He's going to fire deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae. Making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout. Akron.
He wants to change this route. Wilson to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
First down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Colorado 16, Akron 6.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Akron! Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Under fire. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here.
Colorado 16, Akron 12.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Young. He's going to let it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He might want another play. Gonna swing it on second down. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Zips headed quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
The snap sets up to throw. Now adjusting. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
That keeps the score Akron 18, Colorado 16.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
This guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense.
Trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bucks! A great catch and run for 6.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. Off play action on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Akron!
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge.
Here we go, set.
Wilson will throw. And he makes a catch. The two-point conversion is good.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on first down. Time to take a shot. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball hawk.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Here's the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wilson to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now facing a third and long. Sends it back in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the right. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
The Zips will line it up on first and 10. He wants to throw it again. Now he's going to break the pocket. Slings it downfield. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. Quarterback may change this route. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Zips! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Why not double the try total and go for 2?
Trick 9, speed.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Colorado! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
PAT unit on the field. Oh, he will kick it away to start. That is not the way you want to start, with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Well, they dial up a pass play there on first down. Buys time. He's outside. He's looking for people to get open on the scramble drill, but there's nothing happening. And just a really quick decision to decide to take off and go get another first down now. And they've got the defense on their heels.
Great move. Now he's got room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Longhorns just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on first down. Skips away from pressure. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Quarterbacks nowadays are so good. With 1 second or 2 seconds, they can make really big plays. But when you give them that much time, my goodness, all of them are going to be successful.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. The Longhorns will hustle to the line. The play-action fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on second down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on fourth down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Pocket breaking down. They got him for the sack, and they'll get the ball back after the fourth down stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one. But don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
That pass is incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. The longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
And these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old.
He's loose. Lots of running room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Ice water in this quarterback's veins, man. Third play of the drive. It's 3rd and 10. You know the defense is expecting pass, but this quarterback, laser focus. He found the matchup. Great job of reading coverage, and that was an absolute dime deep down the field.
Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so important.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. The play fake on first down, wants to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. And the Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Oftentimes when offenses get a 1st down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo. You're seeing them now go hurry up.
Hard in the backfield. It's Barber. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Underwood. Makes the catch. It's Barber. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Pressure coming. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
Zings it complete to the right. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Zips with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the 2nd half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Into the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, it's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now, the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making...
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Fires to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Longhorns are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They'll run play action. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. It's caught. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Jukes his way for more. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Toss to the outside. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Longhorns have taken it inside the 20. They'll run the toss. Plows through the defense. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the ground.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The toss to the outside. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the Hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Akron. And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wilson to pass. He's got it for the 2.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll try the outside to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Running through contact. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
He'll set up to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. He gets it into the end zone for the 2, and now they lead by a field goal. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Fires toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Wilson will throw. Fires to the wideout. And that is it.